Yesterday, December 27th, 2018, I got beat the fuck up yesterday. So bad. From every which angle yesterday. I didn't even raise the tears in my eye today, early in the morning. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I got beat up from every angle. From the baby mother, from my job. I have a crazy job. I got beat up twice yesterday from my landlord and from a so-called friend, which wasn't never my friend. I know about friends. There's two different type of friends. There's friends that you have that are that are that are that are there forever. Really. Really, I have friends that I've had for years and years and years. Those are tree trunks. And then you have those friends that are there temporarily. They're there for a moment. They're there for a reason. That are there as twigs. Because during a storm, a twig gets blown away. See you later. But a tree trunk stands fast in that foundation. No matter what happens, it's strong and it's there. The ups and downs, all the wind, everything, still there. Yesterday I got beat up so many times. So a white guy, I use race a lot. A white guy decided he wanted to come through and tell me how business is ran. And his way of business was the right way. And my way was wrong. So I had a client that came from so many different sources. You can come from a search engine, you can come from a referral, or you can just come from just looking on online, which is one of the search engines, I guess you could say. She came in to a different property through my company, and I decided to take her to a different property, and she loved that other property. So I called the landlord up and said, hey, guess what? We have a deal. This woman loves your place. What's her name? Oh, her name is Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda Greer? Yeah, Rhonda Greer. Why? Oh, she came in through my search engine. And what does that mean? Well, she's my client. How is she your client? And she physically called me on a different property that I had from my company. And I brought her to your place, and she ended up liking your place the best. No, she's my client because I paid $60 for this search engine. So I knew Rhonda before Rhonda even knew me, and before she even knew you. So guess what? I'm going to call Rhonda and tell her that that's my place. And she doesn't have to go through you. She can go directly through me. And that's what she did. Her black ass left my black ass and went to his white ass and gave him the money. Said, fuck you, Jay. I'm going to give the white guy the money. When I told her, listen, this guy's going to call you up and do some fly shit to you. Even though I'm the one that brought you to the place, he's going to claim you like you're his property. And she went there and let him take her as the property. So meanwhile, this guy owns the property under an LLC. And he decided he wanted to go get his broker's license so he can get money and become a broker and take money from the government at the same time. So he's double dipping, and he knows that's illegal and wrong. But he didn't give a fuck. He was like, yo, I have a Porsche 911. I want to make sure I can pay that bill every month. So fuck you, Jay. I'm going to go behind your back and tell her that I own the property, and I'm going to make sure that she can get the place. Jay's not going to do anything. He's just there just to make money for no reason. But me, I own the place, so you don't have to worry about nothing. I'm going to give you the place, and it's yours. Meanwhile, she doesn't know that he owns the place and he's going to get 70% of the rent from the government each month because she's on a government voucher. And then he's going to go behind her back and sign an assentation page and make her sign a disclosure saying that he represents her as his client, not the owner of the property, but now he's the broker of the firm. So now she signs a disclosure form saying that, yeah, I work for, that Tim showed me the property. But Tim doesn't own the property. But meanwhile, Tim really owns the fucking property too. So now he's gonna fucking double dip on both sides. And she let his white ass kick me out the deal. And he got all the money. And he told me I was wrong because I didn't go through different channels. I didn't have a different person. If it was a Spanish person that didn't have any documentation and they didn't go on the website, he would have took them and he would have gave me half of my commission I would have earned. He said, you would have earned that commission. But because I spent my $60, you don't earn none of that money. I'm going to go behind your back and tell her that you're a bad person, and I'm going to make sure that she comes to me and pays all the money to me. So I get 70% from the government, and I get the $3,000 commission, and Jay gets nothing. Jay's family gets shit. Meanwhile, when I met them, they loved Jay. They're like, yo, Jay, you brought me to the place. You brought me to 4 different places, and you sold me on this last place. But you knew that this place was the best place for my family. Meanwhile, when I told this white guy, yo, I found the place, they loved your place. He's like, oh, fuck. Rhonda? Oh, you're not getting shit. He did this to me twice, matter of fact. I had another client, and I told him, I was like, you're double dipping. He was like, you know what? I'll give you half of the commission. And he said, after that, I'm never going to give that black dude nothing again. And he did that shit and made sure that he fucked me over on the next deal. Tina, she's a clown because she left me with 2 fucking kids and she popped 4 fucking kids out her pussy and she don't have a responsibility for none of them motherfuckers. Got beat up by that bitch yesterday too. She walks off into the sunset while I have fucking 2 kids and she's getting drunk somewhere. It's fine, who cares? I'll take care of my kids with no problem. Now, this girl Chantalee that I know, she fucking dicked me over. A girl that's a twig bitch. She was like, oh, we're friends. Can you please get me into this place? My house burned down. I sold the fucking landlord a dream about this girl that I only knew for 2 seconds. I was like, oh, she's the best person in the world. She makes so much money. Her credit is shot. I really need you to get her into the place. She's going to give you a personal check. Can you please let her in? Please, please. I sold him a dream on this girl. Sold him. He said, okay, Jay, just do me a favor. Just get me a check and you can give me back the money. I'll give you back the money once I get reimbursed by DSS, but she had a one-shot deal. I had to make this really quick because I only have a few seconds left on this recording. So she ends up doing all this fly shit, and then she goes back and she cancels the check. And she calls me and says, hey, Jay, you didn't do everything correctly on your part. Are you serious? She tried to pull the wool over everyone's eye and blame it all on me. Canceled the check, got the keys to the place, got inside the place, canceled the check, and said, boom, I'm not paying nobody no more. Now I'm fucked. That's what happens when you do shit